Hey, welcome back everyone. How are you guys doing today? Welcome back to PV WolfCreek by Dashnet. So let's get doing a little bit of farming today. So just make sure everything is set up. Why is that? Hey, Farmer Chucky, how you doing, buddy? Right, let's see if we've got some sound. Interesting. I'm having some weird issues with my sound at the minute. That's very strange. I'm not getting any game sound. I seem to be getting. Let's mute that a minute. There's that. Yeah, that is very strange. I'm gonna have to change some settings quickly while we're going along. So yeah, we're currently in harvest season. So got lots and lots of fields to do. Let's change that to there. And let's see. Hopefully we get something come through this time. There we go. That's the one. Cool. Hey Neon, how you doing, buddy? Right then. So I'm playing around a little bit with oh, I'm getting a bit of feedback from somewhere. The Follow Me mod for 22 works very much similar to obviously the 19 version. Just try to figure out all the controls and stuff. It's kind of a bit tricky. It'd be nice if there was like a visual um, display or something to show where the tractor should be when you're on the lead vehicle. Right, let me get set up there a sec. You just come forward a little bit. One, and I'll do two. There. Oh, maybe a bit too far. Dang it. Still quite new to the new Follow Me mod. So, whew, fun and games. It is definitely fun and games. So yeah, so it is Friday once again. Okay, I'm going to just put you on hard helper for the moment. And while he's carrying on with that, I'm going to take you and I'm going to go drop this lot off. And I can show you guys what is going on at the minute. Yeah, there's definitely a weird echo in the background. Not sure what that is. I did an update a little while ago, and it seems like things have just gone a bit crazy on here. So I can hear myself in the background. Why am I getting feedback from? You haven't tried it yet? No. Yeah, obviously this is the first time I've tried it. Only downloaded it literally today. I've pretty much figured out most of the keys for it. It's kind of cool actually. But I'll show you something in a sec when I get back. You can actually get like a display on the following tractor. It'd be kind of nice if there was something on the front tractor similar, so you could see where the distance and all that is. I know in the 19 version they had something similar to show the distance and the offsets. Right, so I'm going to be switching between both the oil factory, the Shell station, and probably the flour factory for each load. I did one so far, load to the oil mill. Just going to try and get this topped up. Got plenty of sugarcane to be honest at the minute. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Obviously we're currently in the obviously I'm in the UK. We're getting lots of wind and rain right now. Where's that coming from? That is going to do my head in. That is very strange. Unless it's picking up off my phone, I don't know. Maybe. Oh well. Not to worries. Alright then, so let's get this guy back. And we can start offloading the combine. Probably by the time we get back he'll need to be unloaded. But I've got quite a few of the fields sown. Let's turn this down actually, because I might be picking up on that. Let's see. Da, da, da. Yeah, no idea where that's coming from. Very, very weird. Yeah, I can't be coming through the monitor. Nope. No ideas. But we'll just go with it. Hopefully the sound isn't too bad. Yeah, it's very faint in the background there, isn't it? Not sure what it is. And Cowboy Mike's coming in with a knock on the door. Welcome in, buddy, and how are you doing today? Right, so I'm going to have to go through. I'm trying to stay off the crops, really, but oh well. Even though I've got the crop destruction turned off, I'm trying to be a bit more realistic, but hard helpers can be a bit of a pain when they stop. Just wish the rain would go away. Yeah. Yep. It's the fun. Obviously, it is autumn now, so obviously I don't know about you guys or in America, but we get a heck of a lot of rain through the autumn into winter and then sort of spring sort of time. There we go. How you doing, Mr. Darius Frost? Right, so yeah, obviously, follow me mod. So obviously, if you're in the following tractor, you can do Control F, and obviously you get, as you see now, the lines popping up there that show the offset and distance behind and stuff, or whether it's going to be lined up. It'd be nice if there was something like that on the lead vehicle. So let me drag you back. I don't need to be there. So centralize you. I'm just going to have that guy following on while I do all the harvesting. Right, so take you off. Let me reactivate this guy. There we go, and we'll centralize. Yeah, so good old guidance steering as well, playing a little thing as well. So obviously once I get to about halfway full, if I can get it on obviously the harvested side, obviously I'll get the pipe out and unload and get him brought up. So yeah, it makes life a little bit easier, I'm finding now. It's kind of nice. And let me shout out. See if this is going to work today. Yay, it's actually working. So if you guys are not following Mr. Darius Frost, make sure to go over, click on the link, give him a follow, and catch him when he's next live. But yeah. Ooh. And Racek85, thank you very much for the follow there, buddy. How you doing? And welcome in. There we go. Ooh, what's that there? Ooh, got chat highlight setting. That's something new. Yeah, so what do you guys got planned for the weekend? Anything special? Right, I can actually do it with my phone. I think it should be fine. I'll have to just figure out what the heck is going on with that echo in the background there later. Obviously it's not too imposing currently. Oops. So I got my wheel set up and friggin' thing does not want to connect to Farm Sim. I do not know what the heck's going with it. But it's really starting to bug the heck out of me.
It is, isn't it?
Hey Darius, how you doing? Hopefully that's coming through.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Mr. Dave as well.
Too.
See how that works?
Yeah, look what I started.
That's very quiet.
I
So
joined Billy, now Dave's in here.
yeah, let me
Yep.
up you a little bit there. And oh, you're very quiet there. There we go. Yeah, I thought I'd actually jump into Discord early today rather than waiting like half an hour. Oh, but how are you guys doing?
Lucky. No.
Sore
I'm
and
doing.
frustrated and all kinds of
I'm
other
doing.
good stuff.
There we go.
I'm
Yeah, that sounds okay.
waiting for my grocery delivery because my card expires today,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
won't be able to get a new one for approximately a week. So if I want to make
Oh,
sure I have
yeah.
some stuff in that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Can
7, 8, 9,
I
10.
go? So my show may start a little bit late, but I will definitely get on.
That's fine, no problem. I can
Because
go on a
once
little bit
that gets
longer.
here, I gotta run down to the bank once my groceries get dropped off. Pay the rent,
Cool.
you know, all that fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
The last day of the month. And I usually do it yesterday, but I streamed yesterday.
Yeah.
I forgot all about. Oh my gosh, I gotta do all this stuff. So
Yeah, it
we'll
is
see.
fun and games. Let's see if we can go one more. There we go, that makes life a little bit easier for sure. Right, I'm gonna get my wheel out of the friggin' way because it's not working again. Have you any curiosity? Has anybody else had issues with their steering wheels recently since updates recently come out?
I haven't had mine plugged in since, like, I don't know, like a month now.
Oh, okay.
I messed up my settings playing Wreckfest, trying to do Wreckfest with it, and I haven't reset it yet, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I do not
I,
know what's going on with it. It just does not want to connect to Farm Sim. I think I might have to just...
I just got sick of it doing its calibration every time I start the computer up.
Yeah, that's the downside to it.
Well, it cycles like 3 times, and I got sick of it cycling, so I just said, you know what, forget it, I'll
Yep.
unplug it, because I haven't been using it.
Yep, I'm just going to go back to the keyboard and mouse for now, so... That works. That's the main thing, so... There. Right, I can set my desk back up. There's that. I don't think it'd be that. I wonder. I'm going to disconnect the other microphone temporarily, because I'm wondering if it's that. As it's distanced. Yeah, so for some weird reason, my... No, this... Oh, there we go. That works. I'm getting a slight echoing in the background.
Echo, echo, that's weird.
Yeah.
From
Two
But
who?
channels open.
I, I can't see any additional ones that's open apart from obviously I've only mainly got game. I wonder. That's the game. That's Discord. Hey, Mr. G Dog, how you doing, buddy? Welcome back. Let me hide that a minute. It might be that one. And Mr. T Miller, thank you very much for the resub. How you doing, buddy?
Just say I'm not hearing an echo on your stream.
No, is it gone now? Is it okay? That was very strange. Yeah, I don't know if it was picking up from my phone maybe then, because it was quite close to my microphone. So
Could have been.
it's possible it was quite loud. Anyway, I'll sort that out later. I'm not going to faff around with things at the minute, so you're doing good now. Good, glad to hear it, T-Mail. Glad to hear it. Getting ready to start your weekend. Nice one, Mr. G-Dog. I take it you're going to be streaming this weekend, are you? And I just need to do a couple of shout outs, see if I can get this thing working again. So T Miller 63. Oh, see if you're not. Oh, jeez, what am I like? Don't click on that one. T Miller 63. There it goes. Try that again. Hey, another one works. Cool. Make sure if you're not following Mr. T Miller, click on the link, give him a follow, guys. I know most of you are anyway, so it's fine. And I'm going to do one or two more. One from Mr. G Dog. If I can remember how to spell your name, G Dog's Rudder, GDA, and hopefully that's spelled right. 1701. Yep. There you go. If you're not following Mr. G Dog, please go over, give him a follow. He's been doing a lot of PV County recently, so definitely well worth checking it out if you are working on 19 over there. Steam 5555. So sorry, Billy. Do you all got grape storage? I believe, can't they go in the main silos or not?
I don't know. I think so.
Yeah, I haven't got round to doing my one yet. I was working on one.
I've never had enough to store.
Very true. But yeah, obviously, if you can get into like the juice factory, the wine factory, that's probably the best way. They've got quite high capacities for them, to be honest. So I know at some point I am going to get round to doing obviously a grape storage. But I've got a few other projects to sort out first of all. But obviously, Mr. Dajnet is also here in chat with us. Obviously, we will be going over and checking him out later when he streams. So make sure to go over, give him a follow, and obviously if you've got any questions about any of the PV maps, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat there as well.
You would have thought that Giants would have had. I mean, it's a Giants product. You think they would have made storage for it? Right?
I know, it's weird, isn't it? I don't know if there's anything on the in-game mod hub, to be honest. I'm sure somebody brought some storage out, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just have a quick look on the in-game mod hub because I'm pretty sure there was storage over there. Giants. Also, one quick thing as well for everyone. If you weren't aware, the production revamp mod was updated yesterday and will now work with pumps and hoses. So if you're going to be using the DLC, make sure to get that update because it is now fixed. You can actually use the fermenting silos and stuff, which is really kind of cool. Let me have a look at this. Sec. Grape.
Go up on Giants?
Yes, on the in-game mod hub. Yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, it was literally. I think Braven posted it on. Ooh, what day was it? Wednesday evening. And literally yesterday it was up on Giants mod hub. So they literally pushed it straight through, which is kind of nice. Dang, not seeing anything for grape storage. Where is it? Yeah, maybe have a look on the in-game mod hub. I am sure somebody released some storage there. Oh, there you go. Mr. T. Miller's got it. Thank you very much, buddy. Right, so let's put you on hard helper. Let me jump over to my other tractor. Oh, I can't. Cool. Right, I've got to keep an eye on the ad count as well, because that'll be going off in a little while. Oops. So while I'm actually in the map, obviously I've got this field sown, this one here, as well as the ones over here done. But for the minute, my main concentration is to get all these yellow fields that I own harvested. I might even see if I can get some contracts in as well. And
Oh, I gotta go out. Groceries.
Oh.
I'll be back.
Okay. So one thing I will be doing at some point is obviously running the not precision farming. What am I on about? I've got that already. The pumps and hoses on here. Wow, this is one stuck tractor. Oh, nope, I can get it, I can get it, I can get it. Go on, back up, back up. Silly hired helpers. Even when they're just meant to be following you, they're still crashing into trees, my goodness. Come on, back up, back up, back up. There we go. Cool. I think I'm going to need to invest in a bigger trailer at some point for doing this. I keep saying that, but I never have yet. Deer. Yeah, it's gone off deer hunting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I'm hoping my internet is now obviously up and running properly again. For anyone who wasn't aware, yesterday I do not know what happened, but there was seemingly a connection issue um, between one of the connection boxes or something up the road. And why are you like half a mile away from this stupid feckers? Excuse my language. These hired helpers are really getting worse. He's missed a complete section there. Let me get that a little bit first of all. Alrighty, he's fine for now. Oh, I swear the hard helpers on here are getting worse. But yeah, so obviously they were able to temporarily connect me last night by rerouting some of the cables and stuff through different boxes. But even during Dave's stream mainly, it was in and out a lot. But today, obviously, it seems to be sorted. So fingers crossed. These streams will be still going super strong for you guys. The train silo. All right, okay. I suppose that makes sense if it's a sell point. Right, so I'm going to put this one into the grain. Not the grain. What do I want? Oil production first of all. I think the next one, I'll probably put it into the grain mill. So that's a little bit further away. So yeah, need to make sure he's fully empty for that. Come on, you. Do, 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 do. There we go. So right then, pop in and say howdy. I'm off to sleep now. All right, Mr. T Miller. I will catch you tomorrow. And obviously, if any of you guys are not following Mr. T Miller, make sure to click on the link above. Actually, I'm going to repost it. Obviously, tomorrow he should be streaming again. Doing a bit of ATS, I believe, on Saturdays. At the minute, I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming yet because my daughter's not feeling very well. So may be off tomorrow, unfortunately. She's got a very sore throat and very snotty at the minute. So kind of like after effects from obviously having COVID. Joy. ATS convoy tomorrow. Alright, cool. Well, make sure you click on the link, guys. Give T Miller a follow and make sure to catch him when he does go live. On his streaming anytime. Alright, so harvester's now full again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to upgrade this trailer because this is just not big enough. Could do with one. Maybe we can do 2 or 3. Maybe a few more. If I can do 2 or 3 unloads, that'd be nice. Don't know why I keep putting the top bolt down. I need it. Right, how are we done on the time? 32 minutes, okay. Yeah, so in about half an hour I'll take a quick break. Then that will see us through till Mr. Dave goes live. Obviously, thankfully he's now got his shopping. Or groceries. There we go. But yeah, I think from the sounds of it, the storms that is hitting us is kind of like an offshoot from Hurricane Ian. This hitting a lot of you guys over in America. It's kind of bounced off it or something and obviously made the winds a lot stronger than they would have normally been. But yay, beginning of October tomorrow as well, guys. So I know Mr. Neon out there will be having a birthday in a few days' time, along with myself. See my sisters, Dave's daughter, so quite busy this month. Got all my stepson's birthdays coming up as well, to be honest. The day after ours. Got my niece, I got my wedding anniversary coming up, Halloween, so it's really busy friggin' month ahead. Very, very busy, that's for sure. Okay, something I do need to keep an eye on is this. I still don't know how the heck I'm going to get this higher. It's doing my head in. Okay, so let's have a look. So you are corn. Did I put corn in that as well? That is a lot of corn I've planted this year, so that's good. I can get everything filled up and maybe even get some put into a silo. else have we got? We've got some cranberries there. Obviously, this is my vineyard down the bottom here, so I can get them harvested at some point. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. This one's ready. What's that? That is soya beans. Okay. And then finally down here, that's harvested, that was harvested. So 79 and 81. What I'm probably going to do is just plough them in, because I think that one's cotton, if I remember rightly. Oh, they're both cotton, so I'm probably just going to plough all that together, probably before the next stream. I've still got a couple of fields here that do need planting at some point, but no great rush. I'm kind of going to leave them now for sort of next year's crops. I also want to aim to get these other three over here near the starter farm, so I can get this combined into another one. So yeah, busy, busy, busy at the minute, that's for sure. And at some point I do want to start attacking some of these ones up the top here, but I might leave them for little mini contracts. I haven't quite decided on them yet. But yeah, I'm still focusing a lot on this lower level. As you can see, I do own a fair bit now. At some point I do want to get this BGA. But money, that is the main thing. There's money. I need money, 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 money. Yeah, it's definitely getting there. I've got lots still to explore up and around here, which is kind of nice. So, yay! Alright, let's go find the combine so I can get them unloaded on the way back down. Then I can run up to the grain mill. Boss, if any of you guys do have any questions or having any issues, let me know. Also, we'll try and get it answered if we can. If there's something in the game that you're not understanding, you're more than welcome to drop it in chat, guys. Yeah, so it's kind of a interesting time for us at the minute. Obviously, my daughter's not feeling very well, obviously due to COVID and all that. And today my wife's found out she's got infection in her ear. So it's made it swollen up, so I've got to go out tomorrow, get her medication and stuff sorted out. So,
Yeah,
whoa!
that's no fun.
No. So it seems to be one thing after another at the minute. The worst thing is she's got, oh, is it eczema of the ear? So it does,
Oh yeah, eczema.
it's freaking
No
horrible.
fun.
Yeah, a lot of the time it's mainly just like a lot of earwax and stuff like that. But every now and again it does flare up a little bit more. And obviously now it's decided to kick in. So great. And unfortunately the doctor's not going, won't do anything. They've taken some swabs this time just to double check everything. But yeah, oh, fun. Oh, has anyone actually heard from Yosho yet? Because obviously I know that he's in Florida, the upper part of Florida, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's over in the Panhandle, isn't he?
Yeah, wasn't sure if they got hit or anything.
No, it kind of started in the Fort Myers area, like halfway up the western side, and then cut diagonally through to the east coast of Florida.
Oh, that's not too bad then. So that it would have
Back
missed
out
him.
into the it went back out into the ocean and picked up into a category, back into a Category 1 hurricane before it hit South Carolina.
Oh, that's lucky then. Yeah, so if you're out there, Mr. Yosho, get in contact,
He's
make sure that you're
fine.
okay.
He's fine. Spencer said he went to a concert last night,
Mm.
so.
Okay then. Well, that's the main
Yeah,
thing.
the Panhandle didn't get anything.
Wow.
You know, originally it was the target area, and then they changed it.
Hmm.
And they
Yeah,
didn't, because
it
everything
was
going west to
supposed
east.
to go more west and hit that side, but it ended up curving back east.
Right.
Yeah, and everything went east. So I don't even. He might have got a few breezes, but he didn't. I don't even think he got rain. It never showed rain over where he lived.
Oh, that's very lucky then. Cool. Because I know I've had quite a few messages saying, has anybody seen or heard from Yosho? And obviously, yeah.
He's had
But
server problems. I know that. So
yeah.
he hasn't been. He's been busy with work. He's had a lot of things going on. So
Just busy.
he did. He couldn't do practice last night because he was at a concert. So I saw that.
Hey Patrick, how you doing, bud? I'm doing pretty good, thanks very much for asking. And yourself? Just doing a
Uh,
little bit of harvesting at the minute.
I'm going to do a little walk to the bank. I'll probably be back hopefully in a half hour so I can get that over with and I'll be able to stream on time.
Woo! Okay, okay.
So return.
See you in a bit. Right.
Yeah, I've seen some videos from the Fort Myers area where it made landfall, and that got trashed bad.
Yeah, it's been
As
on the.
far as like the Panhandle and some of the other areas, a lot of it was mostly just rain because it slowed down before it made landfall.
Mhm.
So it ended up with a lot of rain in places.
Yeah, obviously it's been on the news over here, showing certain areas that were hit bad, and it's like, oh my god, I really hope there's no one there. But obviously, I know there's not many figures being released yet, is there? If there is any deaths or
No, there.
deaths.
I haven't seen any figures released other than just one of the Politico headlines had said that during one of the FEMA meetings, Biden said it could end up being one of the deadliest hurricanes to ever hit Florida, but that was
Yeah.
there's no context given to it other than this is what Joe Biden said during a meeting.
Mhm. I don't know. Doing all right. Thanks for asking. I just got up a bit ago. Coffee. All right. Yeah, 'cause I did notice that you were in Danger Engaged stream earlier. You mentioned it was like 4 o'clock in the morning for you. So, yeah, definitely grab a coffee. Put your feet up, mate. There we go.
Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night. Ended up going to bed about 3 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock this morning maybe.
Yeah.
Got back up at 5:30 to get up with the kids. Went back down around 6-ish and got up about 9:30.
Oh, that's not too bad. A little bit of sleep at least.
Yeah, a little bit.
Is this we could behave?
Now I'm just waiting for my pizza to cool off so I can try and eat something and take my meds and then see what the day brings.
Yeah. Yes. The joys of like having back issues and stuff, I guess. Thankfully, I'm not too bad myself. I'm pretty healthy overall. A little bit overweight, but that's midlife for you.
Oh, definitely overweight. That doesn't
Oh,
help anything.
excuse the camera a minute. I'm just going to try my wheel for a minute. It seems to be recalibrated. Let's see how it does.
If you go off of what my body mass index or whatever the heck says, I'm well, like 80 pounds overweight.
Oh, yeah. I think I honestly haven't done it recently, but I know the last time was about 2, maybe 3 years ago. I did the old body mass thing because of obviously hitting 40. Obviously I have to have your checkups and stuff, and obviously at that point they said I was just marginally overweight. And obviously with COVID and not really being able to get out and do proper exercises, ooh, crepes, slightly off. Obviously I've put on a bit of weight, should we say, around the midsection of the years. Really need to invest in some fitness equipment or something. Oh, start walking more. I'd like to get into doing swimming more, to be honest. That's quite nice. It's good for your breathing exercises and stuff as well. But we'll see what the next year comes. Might make a New Year's resolution, guys, to try and maybe get a little bit fitter next year. Hello, wife. Do you want to say hello to anyone? You can say hello to me. Bless you. Oh, there we go. Right then.
Well, hello, Miss Billy. I know she didn't stick around.
Darius said to say hello, Miss Billy. she she says hello back. I work quite a bit and haven't done much for my mid. Oh, okay. I suppose if I can start on at least on maybe like the legs or something like that, I can then start working my way upwards. Maybe.
I'm working on my fitness as we speak. Fitness pizza in my mouth.
Actually, I had pizza earlier, so yeah. Yeah, we always
Yeah,
try and
well,
have pizza on a Friday, so there we go. So let's get that closing.
in this case, it's one of those like tombstone pizzas, frozen pizzas,
All right, yeah, yeah. We have
and I'll
the
eat the whole thing by myself.
we have the like the little Chicago town pizzas that you get, quite the deep ones. They're quite nice. Obviously, if you got a microwave, what used to do, and this is a long time ago, is microwave it for like a couple of minutes, like what it says on the box, but then shove it under the grill just to brown off that cheese. It turns out really nice. It's the only time I ever really used a microwave. But yeah, after chefing and using them so much, I ended up just doing away with microwaves permanently. They're not good for you. But saying that, they've recently said that to save on, obviously because of the energy crisis and money, trying to save more and more money, it's actually cheaper to use your microwave than it is to use your own oven for cooking, which is kind of naff if you ask me.
Power draw.
Yeah.
Ovens tend to draw a lot of power, so.
Yeah, because obviously taking time to heat up, and then yeah, it makes sense. It's a bigger area to heat up, so. But yeah, I won't be investing in a microwave. Obviously, I'm old school. I'm used to doing it with the oven and on the cooker and stuff like that, so I'll be carrying on wasting electricity. Oh, here we go. Right, actually, is there a bigger trailer than this one? Because that is just going to do my head in. Let me have a look. I don't know what have I got. What have I got? I've got these things as well. What's that? 35. That's 45. Have I got the biggest one? Out of curiosity. It's not that one. Is it? No. Which one do I have? That was that one. And that goes up to 42. Is it that one? Nope. So 42,850. That's slightly bigger, but not by much. Dang. Oh, it's 35, is it? Yeah, 35 on that one. Which is even smaller. Nice trailers, but by the way. So they come with the Grim pack. But yeah, too small a capacity really. Dang. I might have to get my truck out. Actually, I think we're going to be grabbing my truck and trailers. Obviously, they are decent size. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just sell this trailer off and carry on with the truck and trailers. And yep, my steering wheel's gone off center again. You stupid flipping thing. The only problem is I'd like using the steering wheel. What is going on? Need to keep an eye on the clothing prices as well. I'm getting quite full actually on the shelving there. Got a fair bit in storage for the bakery, so I've got a nice lumps coming that way when the prices get to a good price. Obviously I got my blueberries harvested after the last stream, by the way, as well. Oh fudge! There we go. Right, let's park you up here for now, because that will remind me later. Do. Okay, I'll come back to you in a sec. Tab through. I know somewhere around here is my truck. There's one. There's the other. And there's my 2 trailers. Cool. Alright then, let's disconnect from that. Hey Pompies, how you doing, bud? Alright, so obviously I grab my randons. I do like these trailers actually, they're quite nice. And I still can't get them to do the auto loading, so I might have to send a message over to the guys who did the add-on script to see what they set up configuration wise, because I've tried literally everything and it just does not seem to be working for me. Right, so let's grab that as well. A little bit more. There we go. Cool. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Right then. Yeah, because it's meant to be the I think it's the R series trailers are meant to upload according to the script, but I'm wondering if they've set up on different trailers or something, which is very weird. Right then. Let's jump in cab. Be better to see. There we go. At some point I do need to still finish off emptying out my juice factory. It's getting quite full in there. Also need to go around my orchards because they're getting quite full. So I've set them to spawn the pallets out, so it gives it a little bit more capacity wise. I noticed they're starting to get quite full earlier. So very, very busy time on here. But it's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing, because it gives me something to do throughout the night rather than just constantly running through all the time, which I don't really do too often. Right, so there we go. Right, there we go. Cool. But yeah, how are you doing, Mr. Pompies? There we go. What we got? Just keep an eye on that timer as well. So I might see if I can figure out how to get a timer set up for when the ads are due. I'm not sure if it's possible, but it'd be nice if we can, so that you guys can see when the next set of ads are due. Obviously, currently it's 12 minutes away, so right. Let me keep up with this guy. Come on, come on, come on. This is the only downside with this truck, I think, is it does take a little while to kick in. There we go. And catch up with things. But out of all of the base game ones, apart from really the man truck, that's the only real one I prefer. Right, come on up a little bit more, because it's a little bit. There we go. There we go. So yeah, like I said, guys, I'm probably not going to be streaming tomorrow. Obviously, due to my daughter not being very well. Obviously, it's more of a family affair on Saturdays for the streams. So obviously, with her not being very well, I won't be streaming tomorrow. So obviously, my next one will be probably Wednesday next, and that would be the day after. Ooh, my birthday. Ooh, I just thought that. Is it the day after? Let me see. Oh wait. Calendar. So where are we? September, October. Yeah, so Tuesday the 4th will be my birthday. So yeah, Wednesday, which is going to be the day after my birthday, and obviously Amethyst Neon, and everybody else will be when I will next be streaming. So cool. Hey Hollywood Industries, how you doing, bud? How's Pumps and Hoses working with WolfCreek? So if you, as long as you get the updated version of the revamped script, it will work perfectly fine on WolfCreek. I've used it and been playing around with it on here, obviously over the last weekend. So far I haven't had any issues. Obviously I know X-Man has also been trying it on Uncharted, basically running a hose from obviously his animal pens out to the field, and then obviously just using like the base game equipment to do the actual spreading, because obviously the size of it's not the biggest, shall we say. But yeah, it is a nice addition, I think, to the game. And now that obviously Braven and Action Mobile have been able to get in there and sort out those errors and issues that they was having with the silos and that, it's definitely well worth trying it out if you're going to use it. Wait, stop it. But yeah, also if you've got any questions about Pumps and Hoses itself, you're more than welcome to drop them in chat as well. I'll try and answer them if I can. I've played around with a fair bit actually. I wonder if I can get this to reset itself. Where's my little program? There's that. I need you down there. Set to Farm Sim 22. Let's try that. No, it keeps going off of default. Okay, so let me reset it on the default option. And try that. Let's try that. Yeah, for some weird reason it doesn't want to recognize 22 Farm Sim 22 at the minute. I just do not know why. And it's offsetting about 48 degrees, which is very, very strange. It's on the in-game mod hub now. It was released yesterday. So that's for all of you guys. So definitely go over it. It's obviously fixing the pumps and hoses issue. Plus there's a few other things as well that they were able to get fixed in there. It was obviously originally released through their Discord, but thankfully they were able to get Giants to push it through pretty fast. I'm just going to have to put up with this for the minute. Give me a few minutes. You can show me the... Hey, Mr. Jaren, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, I think I've got it in here. I know I took it out the other day because obviously those errors, but yes I do, cool, so I can actually show it anything off really. Obviously the only thing that's going to be the issue is my bank balance. I'm doing good, thanks. Good, glad to hear it, buddy. Glad to hear it. If need be, I can always load up my test map and show you guys a little bit more about it. Right, let me grab you a sec, because I want to try and get rid of that for a minute. Come here, come here, come here. Yeah, I know Mr. Jababo showed it off a little bit during his stream. Obviously X-Man a little bit, but not much. Obviously NBC showed it off a little bit. I know Dave has said that he's not going to be using it at all. So, but yeah, I kind of like it. It's cool. But mind you, I like all these weird things. The main thing I'm really interested in is more the BGA silo stuff, or the BGA stuff. That is kind of cool.
Yeah, I've got no intention of using the pumps and hoses.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more the BGA, the buildings and how it all works is kind of cool. But obviously, one thing I have used a lot in the past is obviously slurry and digestate, over other fertilizers. So yeah, we shall see just how much I'll be using it. Alright then, let's get you going. And line it back up a sec. Actually, I should really test out my other microphone as well at some point. I haven't had a chance to get around to testing it during a stream. There we go. Right, so you're nearly there. The new honeybee harvester header became... Yeah, that is a nice header. It's a 60 meter, not 60, a 60 foot header, I believe, is the maximum one there. Very, very nice. I think that's going to be one that I'll be adding for, obviously, Dave's new map. That is for definite. Alright, so I can leave... Actually, what I could do is leave that there. Come on, disconnect. There we go. Go drop this lot off at the grain mill. Took me a while to figure out the header trailer. Alright, I know... Oh, who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Ah, who was I watching yesterday? They were using the honeybee, but they didn't have a header for it. Dang. Can't remember now. I really can't remember. They ended up just dumping it in their farmyard. Oh, Mr. Culp, that's where it was. I was watching Mr. Culp yesterday morning, I think it was. And obviously he had the honeybee header, but there was no trailer for it. The header trailer is a little wonky, is it? Oh, okay. Is there one with the actual header as well? So like if you go into the shop, hit combination, will it bring up the header for trailer for that? Obviously I haven't got it installed on here yet, but yeah, it's good to know. And obviously if any of you guys know of a decent trailer for it, is oops, jeez. I need to stop reading chat there. It's under combinations. Okay. Cool. All right. I can let him know then that there is a trailer for it. And accuracy, where you say it's a little bit wonky, what do you mean? Is it just the way it's set up or something? I'll have to check it out myself, I think. I would definitely have to check it out myself. Ooh. Let me... Oh, let me bring that up. Snooze that for the minute. There we go. Cool, that's a little bit better actually. Got about 6 minutes on for the ads. Thankfully there's a nice snooze button there. So that should take it to the hour, so that's fine. So it's a two-piece header. You have to line the hooks. Videos on how to use it. Wheels that go towards the end of the house. Okay, that seems a bit complicated, but okay. Cool. How you doing, Oppies? That's good to know. What I might have to do is download it and I'm gonna check it out myself actually and see if I can help Mr. Cope because I know he definitely wanted a trailer for that header there. Not doing too bad, thanks, bud. Not too bad. There we go. Oop. The farm sim guy and Mr. Silly P. Oh right, yeah. Okay, I'll have to check them out and tell Mr. Cope about that. Cool. Much appreciated, guys. Okay, so that's 2 trailers in there. Yeah, so I need to kind of. I've got plenty actually to spread around, so I'll probably be able to just get a couple more into here, the grain mill. And yeah, that's not too bad then.
Ah, I missed him.
Fly?
Yep.
It's not one of those little fruit flies, is it? They're really tiny little black ones, is it?
No, this one's a bigger fly. It got in the other day when the kids were running in and out a dozen times, you know? You know how kids do it.
Yeah, we've been inundated with those little fruit flies. They're a right pain in the bleaking butt over here.
Oh yeah, fruit flies are definitely a pain in the butt, but in my case it's an actual fly.
Yeah.
Which is almost worse because you can't, you know, get rid of the stupid things.
No. Oh, Oppies, did
Alright,
you
fly
get your
swatter
save
in
game sorted
hand
out?
as long as I don't break my computer.
Yeah. Oh, so you can get like the little dangly sticky stuff, can't you? As fly tape as well. But
Yeah, it only works for so long.
Yeah. Obviously, we're having cats as well. They love playing with it. I don't know about yours, but mine certainly do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think the cats have noticed this particular one yet because they're not all sitting there and staring at it. But I'm sure if it's still around a little bit later when the cats actually get active again, they'll be following it around.
Oh, most likely. By wonky, just mean completely different from other header trailers. Ah, right, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, but I have to check those videos out, actually. Alright, so we've got 2.5 minutes before the next set of ads are due, guys, so just give you a word of warning. See, what I'll do is I'll run them and then take a quick break. Then, like I said, that'll set us up for the next hour till Mr. Dave goes live. We'll be raiding over to him. I think it was the revamp and pumped and more. Okay, just in case as well, make sure to get the updated revamp mod as well off the in-game mod hub. Obviously, that there was some issues with that, which they've now actually been able to sort out. If that's what the issue was, it was mainly to do with the production itself menu. It was changing a few things in there, and obviously you were unable to use the productions from Pumps and Hoses. Obviously it'd freeze your game, crash your game and stuff like that. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Which obviously we have been telling you guys about since Pumps and Hoses pre-release. Okay, I'll check it out, but I have the foreign mods. Alright, okay. There we go. Cool. Right then. I suppose as that half of the field is cleared, I can get a tractor running on here. Oh, got a fair bit of gold to get rid of at some point. Let's see. I'll need a mulcher. You'll do. You will do. Come on, disconnect. There we go. There we go. I'll put this away as well while I'm at it. Yeah, that is obviously the only problem where obviously it's something like I think it's, the biggest is like 12-meter work width. It is. Oh, ads are in progress. I'll be back in just a minute, guys. All right. I totally didn't keep an eye on that. There we go. Just in case if anybody's in ads at the minute, I popped it in chat as well. But I'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Alright, I'm back, guys. Cool. So...
Welcome back, Billy.
Oh, thank you very much. Let's get back in here. So X-Man
Never
actually...
fails. I grabbed the fly swatter and the fly disappeared and hasn't come back.
Oh, that's typical. That is typical.
Hey,
Are you calling me a fly?
as long as they ain't bothering me at the moment, I'm good with it.
Oh, Mr. Dave's back as well. Cool. So Mr. Jaren and anybody else as well, X-Man actually came up with quite a nice idea. If you did want to use the pumps and hoses, and it's basically running a pump from your animal pens. So it would be so having this placed on the trigger, the slurry trigger, by your animal pens or your BGA. Thank you very much, Patrick. Running hoses out to the field to one of these tanks or something similar, or one of these. I think he was actually using one of these sort of thing. But you could actually set that up next to your field, and then use like one of the in-game tankers. So, for instance, like one of these, just to refill your as you're going along. It's kind of a nice option. So I know I personally just had that on the side, and then I was refilling it when it was needed. I think for doing my grass field, which is this little strip here. Come on, save. I actually did it during. Oh. Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? It wasn't NBC. I think it was Mr. Jababo's stream. I was actually using the pumps and hoses to do this entire field, and didn't get any snagging or anything or disconnecting. Oh, excuse me. And literally, I had the tank on the side here and the pumps and hoses running up and down the field, and it literally covered the whole thing. The only thing I did visually see is where it connects to the spreader. There was some slight separation visually, but I reckon if you've got any small fields, it's probably definitely worth trying out. These bigger fields, the one thing is it doesn't actually state what the size of the field is on here. But that's a fair length. You can see how far that goes. It goes all the way down there. I wonder if I can go up a bit so you can actually see the height, the size of it. So obviously I literally did all of that field with pumps and hoses, and literally refilled maybe 2 or 3 times the whole time. It did take quite a while where it is small spreaders, but you could quite easily use what like X-Man did, is use one of the in-game ones instead and just top up from the side of the field. So I'm probably going to be using it a little bit more personally. We've got some weeds growing in there. Get them dealt with at some point, but at the minute it's just a hole. Obviously I'm waiting for them to get a bit bigger so I can use herbicide on it. Let me grab you so I can get you unloaded. But yeah, definitely well worth checking out, that's for sure. Enter irrigation with the load shed. Yeah, I know some people have actually mentioned about the irrigation type thing, but I don't think that'll ever come to the game. Let's get you done. Then I'll go grab the tractor while he's unloading. But yeah, definitely well worth checking out, in my opinion, that is. Let's turn that off because otherwise I'm not going to get back into the tractor. There we go. But like I said, I do like these sort of odd things that some people might not at times. And I'm going to put that weight on because he's a little bit heavier for the front. There we
You're
are.
an odd person.
I am very odd, yeah. So the pumps and hoses are DLC pompies. Also, it's one that you have to purchase because it's a third-party one. It's about 17 or $18, where depending on where you are. Obviously, it's the one by Creative Mesh. You have that? Yeah. So you obviously in your mods menu to make sure it's activated, and if you do want to use it. But obviously it does have lots of like BGA buildings as well, which is the main thing I'm particularly after. I'm kind of thinking at some point maybe on here is to set up a BGA somewhere just to kind of show off a little bit more. And oh, forward, went too far back. There we go. Put you on hired helper. I did see a mulcher that fits onto the front as well for any guys. The only problem is the size of everything. They're always like 6 and 12 feet wide or whatever it is. It's ridiculous. Kind of wish somebody had actually come up with some of these slightly bigger ones to fit the bigger plows and stuff. Any other updates we have to load? No, don't think so. Just whatever updates that you have yourself. Obviously, there's no more updates for the maps. Obviously, Mr. Dave wants to focus more on the 16x map now, so you can pretty much count WolfCreek, Uncharted, and all that as complete. Obviously, while Mr. Dave's doing the map side of things, I'm going to be working on getting the production side up and or ready at least. Obviously, during the stream yesterday, I actually got 3 buildings converted from PV County. I just got to finish off the XML, get them in game and see how they look and stuff. Looks like Giants have an update. Interesting. I haven't had one today. No, I think the last time I had an update was when Pumps and Hoses came out, actually. So it could be just that, adding it into the game. Okay, I'll have to check that one out, actually. Thanks, Patrick, for that. Also, one thing I would like, if I can, is a decent sized front mounting mulcher, and then have like a cultivator, a plough or something on the back, even a seeder. And obviously at the minute, what seeder have I got? Same as Dave. This thing. So yeah, anything around, if it's a maximum of 8 really, I could have the mulcher on the front and this on the back. But I do want to upgrade at some point. I'm kind of thinking maybe the 12 meter Caverland. I kind of like that one. I might actually get one of them at some point. Actually, probably do it now, I should be honest. And sell off that other one because it is getting very small. Obviously, now that these fields are being combined, you definitely need something that a little bit bigger. 607 megabyte update, is it? Okay. Just a little one then. Yeah, I haven't had one today, so very interesting. Unless it's just been released, I don't know. Right, so while you're doing that, let
I don't
me.
know. I had one. Nope, nothing coming through here.
Yeah, interesting. Right, you've got to be sold.
And I got both the Steam and the Giants version. I didn't.
Yeah, it could be just the one from maybe the other day.
Yeah.
So, not to worry. Yeah, maybe the pumps and hoses. Right, as much as I love this trailer, it's just too small of a capacity. There we go.
I will say there is a game that did get an update yesterday.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Ranch Sim.
Ooh.
Now ability to build greenhouses and crop plots in your greenhouse. 8 different things you can grow.
Oh, nice.
And they have fertilization options. You can take your cow manure and stuff and make fertilizer.
Oh, that's something we need
You can
to add
also
to the greenhouses.
buy fertilizer, but they yeah, I was playing that a little bit, checking it out. It's decent size, 8 different crops.
Hmm.
Pumpkins, cabbage, bell peppers, um,
Pumpkins.
watermelons.
Cool.
That, that's
Nice little
4 of
selection
them.
then.
Grapes. That's 5. I'm trying to think what the other ones were. Tomatoes, pineapples. That's 6, 7. I'm only missing one. Can't remember what the last one was. But yeah, interesting because they gave us more time to do the stuff, and then they give us more stuff so we don't have time.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
that's usually how it goes.
Yep. That is for sure. All right, Patrick. I'll check it out anyway. I would definitely check it out. I know there was a few others. I think recent release, so I can have a look at them as well. All right then. So let's leave you here a sec, and let's grab that. Hook that to there. Actually, I just want to double check on something a sec. So let me. You fool? I thought as much. Satisfactory also had updates the last time Dave did it. Oh, okay. Yeah, they've had a lot of updates
Yeah, they have.
recently. So I think they're starting to
Um,
get ready for, is it update 7 or something?
that'll be the next one. I don't know what it'll involve.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that they do bring in a use for like the SAM or and some of these other things that are not
Well,
being used.
that is part. So they said that that was going to be implemented if they decide not to remove it into the
Yeah.
story mode when they
Alright,
do the
okay.
story, which is one of the last things they're supposed to do is the story.
Yeah.
We'll see.
There we go. Yeah, well, look, most of the console mods are on PC anyway, so let me have a look at something a sec. I did see one earlier. I was going to actually install it, but I never got around to doing it. I think it came out. Was it yesterday? And it's some front mountain mulches. Let me have a look. Vertex design. That's one. 3 and 5 meters. Dang. Let's have a look. DD mod passion. That's 6 meter. Yeah. Modders out there, you need to get onto some bigger equipment for front mounting. But I do like the Karen X Cut pack by Vertex Design. And they're basically a front mountain mulcher. The only problem is obviously 5 meters. That's not much to be honest. But I'll keep an eye on that anyway. Ugh. This year that would be really naughty and edit one of the in-game ones. I don't particularly want to do that. I'm curious, what is in in-game mulches? So you got something like that. It's only 5 meters. That's the one that I'm currently using, which is 6 meters. Obviously, that is mainly used for like your olives and stuff, which is just an edit of that one. Dang, do they not do bigger, like 12 meter ones? Oh. Yeah, something. That's the sort of thing I'm after, but like a double the width would be quite nice for front mounting on your tractor. But well. Hello, Mr. Mouse. How are you doing, buddy? And how did your stream go? I did kind of lurk for a little while. I'm Mouse. There you go. If you are not following or subscribed to Mr. Mouse on YouTube, he is the only SGA member currently, I believe, who streams on YouTube. Make sure to go over, give him a subscribe, and check out his videos over there. He does some great content. He's not very PG, I'll say that for you, but he is the gentleman that actually got me into playing PV County in 19. So it's his fault that I'm here.
Crap. Now I know who to blame.
Problems with OBS since the update, but I'll sort it. I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Not too bad for sure. Yeah, so it's Mr. Mouse's fault. Bless him. Yeah, I used to watch his live streams and stuff when he was playing PV County, and obviously, like I've mentioned before, I was on a laptop at the time, wasn't sure if it'd even run it, a 16x map, let alone a 16x map that was multi-fruit with lots of productions and stuff going on. But I ended up taking the plunge, grabbed it, downloaded it, installed it. Actually, I was quite shocked that it actually ran pretty well to start off with. So yeah, learned lots and been playing Dave's maps ever since.
Trying to decide, do I play the game today or do I do more weeds? Because I've been doing weeds all morning long.
Have a bit of a break and play the game.
And I do know that if I do a stream for 5 hours, all you're going to do is see me plant weed.
Yeah. I'm liking Construction Sim. I did notice, Mouse. I did notice that. A lot of people seem to, be enjoying Construction Simulator.
I am enjoying it as well when I play it, which isn't that often.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of mainly focusing on Farm Sim at the minute. Kind of got into playing far too many other games, and I'm not as far along as I wanted to be yet. So.
Trying to focus on this map for the next, in the mornings until I get tired of
Yep.
doing stuff, and then I get into the shenanigans. It is a process.
Oh,
It's a big
definitely.
one.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I think as you've been doing it most of the morning, why not take a break, do a bit of playing this time?
It might. We'll see. Maybe I'll start with the map making and then switch over to.
How's that doing? 60? Yeah.
I don't know. I still got a lot of white weeds, and then I gotta go back and do the yellow ones. Finish the oranges today.
Teeth out and 2 months after. Oh, right, yeah. That's going to be a lovely little adventure for you, Mr. Mouse. Yeah, teeth extraction is not a nice thing. Alright, come on. Where are you? Somewhere here. There we go.
I don't know. They have to knock me out to do it.
Yeah, obviously, it's going back a very few years ago now. Obviously I had about 11 or 12 teeth removed. I've been terrible with my teeth, guys. Terrible, really am. Too many sweets when I was younger. In cokes and stuff like that. But yeah, I ended up having to be, obviously, because they took so many out in one go, I was knocked out for a few hours for them to do it. Yeah, so
So I know you'd it's a bit of a change of subject, but I know you'd asked earlier. I did just see an update about fatalities.
I saw
It's
one that
looking
was
like
oh,
11
20,
before.
21 so far.
okay.
But they haven't really gotten through a lot of Lee County, which was one of the ones that was hardest hit.
Yeah.
Right.
And they did identify some potential casualties there, but the water levels are too high for them to really get an accurate
Yeah.
count. So
Yeah, I suppose it won't be for a few more days before, maybe a week
They
or
gotta
something
get,
before we get
I
a
still gotta
proper.
get into some of these
Yeah.
areas, yeah.
yeah, get equipment in, and water levels need to recede some and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
it's
I will say,
actually a lot lower than I was expecting after hearing some of the initial
Yeah.
talk. So that's actually, uh, as sad as it is
I've
to
I've
say,
only
a
heard
blessing.
two specific stories. One guy went out in the middle of the storm to empty his swimming pool and never came back. I mean, I don't know how
Oh,
important
cripes.
his swimming pool was to empty. The
Uh,
other guy was out on his motorcycle in the middle of the hurricane.
oh, what an idiot.
I'm certain that that would be the last place I would want to be with hurricane force winds coming out on my motorcycle.
Yeah,
If I
exactly.
I did see a video of basically Florida man with a large political flag standing in the middle of the hurricane. Don't know if he made it or not, but that was kind of comical to watch him fighting the 70-mile-an-hour winds to hold a flag.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm surprised they wouldn't do it in one hit. Actually, to be honest, Mr. Mouse. But I don't know. To be honest, I was quite surprised that my wife was actually able to get an actual doctor's appointment today. She only phoned them up this morning about it. Says, "Oh yeah, can you come in this afternoon?" Oh, okay.
Is that a cancellation?
Uh,
Sometimes.
usually it's like 2-3 week freaking wait. That's a problem. Right, in a minute. Yeah, you're not waiting 2 years. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Darwinism at its best. Oh yeah. Right. No, where are you? There. Am I on the right side? Yep. Good. Should we check? You're on the left as well. Okay, good. Oop, you're full. Okay. A little bit tricky to get out of here, but it is achievable. Here we go. Right, so that is the oil production filled up with corn, so I am going to have far too much. Might even do some silage, corn silage at some point. I got plenty of fields there. And let's get some into here. Actually, I haven't even opened up Wreckfest in a few days. It's terrible.
Mm, can't say I did it. I haven't. I opened it up last.
I know.
They might do it again today. Or my stream, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain where obviously NBC streams that little bit later. Um,
Well,
I
you
can't
know.
really get in and play with you guys. But I think I figured out what my last issue was. One thing I found is obviously when cornering, it was very skittish, and I think it's where I've added obviously the armor onto the vehicles That's what's causing it.
You know what my issue is?
What's that?
Big target painted on me.
That's why I want to get in there. So I've got the target because it seems like whenever I'm in there, I'm always the target as well. But obviously, I know that Mr. Mouse was in there the other day, and he seemed to enjoy himself as well. It's really nice to see.
There are only certain people that love to target me.
Hmm
I've made it my mission to destroy it.
I would
They all
love,
know who they are.
yeah, I would really love for Michael to actually get the game and actually show us how to play the game properly, like he keeps going on about.
He's just a whining.
Oh, I know.
See, I don't even consider Amethyst one of target. Well, even though we've had our run-ins, it's not constant.
Pizza time.
There's a couple people where it's
Yay.
constant. It doesn't matter where or what we're doing, they're at. And they know who they are.
Yep.
Mr. NBC being one of them.
uh, that's very fitting for you, Amethyst, isn't it?
But
Pizza
NBC's
time.
always after everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I've
But
got
he
a
does
question. Has he actually ever finished a race?
A
'Cause
couple times I watched him finish
He
races.
Has he?
finishes occasionally. Yeah, he does finish.
Seems like every race he's always being knocked out or he's knocking people out. It's terrible.
Finishing for him is not his goal. Finishing us is what his goal is. To be fair, NBC targets everybody. He just
Yeah.
enjoys doing it, I think, more to me.
Very true. Job board. Yeah, that is not good, Mr. Mouse. Really, obviously, yeah, you've been through a lot. Does harvesting corn for chaff during the rain? I wouldn't have thought so, because obviously, chaff and maize, which is what I'm basically getting at the minute, the corn, are different. Obviously, with chaff, it's basically taking the entire plant and chopping it up for basically silage. So, yeah, I don't think I've never actually done corn
I
silage on 22
Yeah, I
yet.
think when it comes to silaging or chaffing a crop, it doesn't matter if it's raining because you're taking the whole crop.
Mm,
You're not worried about
Billy is a
losing
nuisance. He'll be gone in
ears
2 weeks.
or
I
seed
apologize
or
for this
something like that
inconvenience.
onto the ground because of header loss and things like that when
Yeah.
the crop is wet.
yeah. Farmer Marks for sure. Yeah. That Farmer
Well,
Marks
we
is
know
terrible, isn't
he
he?
has a target on me. I don't know why, but he loves to.
He also likes hiding
Yep.
from from what I've noticed. Hey Ghost, how you doing, bud? Doing good, thanks. And yourself? Yeah. But yeah, it'd be nice if there was some more, maybe earlier streams or something where I can actually get in as well.
No, well, you got to start one. Just, just let me tell next time you're in, we'll give you admin rights so you can start it up whenever you want.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be
You're the
streaming.
one that does the early ones.
I know. I'm good now. It's the weekend. Yep, definitely.
Oh, it's the
Out of
weekend.
curiosity, Ghost, you're over in oh heck, where is it? DK. It's
Technically, it's only Friday.
Denmark, is it? I think it is. Yeah, obviously end of Friday starts the weekend. What's the weather like where you are? Out of curiosity, because I know where I am at the minute is quite windy and wet, and I've got a feeling that it's going to be heading your way. Yeah, makes sense. Thanks, you. No worry, buddy. Actually, there was something I just thought of. I don't know if it's covered in the tutorials though. Bum, 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 bum. Mulching, harvest corn, maize, silage, silage. Ba-dum. I think I'm going blind because I can't see anything about silage on the tutorials. Oh, there it is. How to produce silage, how to produce TMR. Let's have a look. So, for any of you guys as well, if you are getting stuck with certain things, on the Giants website, there is the tutorials that will give you an idea of different things within the game. So, like for instance, creating silage, you can do it from grass, corn, chaff, wheat, barley, oat, sorghum, canola, soybean, and sunflower chaff. Now, the only thing I'd be interested to find is, obviously each crop is slightly different sized. Will they produce more or less silage than each other? That's kind of an interesting one. Obviously, the main one that a lot of people just use is obviously the corn silage. So, yeah. Denmark, that's the one, yeah. It's fine weather today, cloudy, but also some sun and not much wind. That will change during the night when you get. Ah, right, yeah. Yes. So, yeah, I think from what I've heard, it's actually been strengthened because of obviously Hurricane Ian over in America, where it first originated. So, just a word of warning. Might want to batten down some of those hatches for the weekend. Hey there, Mr. Gamer Paul. How you doing, buddy? There we go. Right, so how long have we got from today? We've got about 22 minutes. Cool.
I gotta stop painting flowers and get something to eat.
Yes, you do. That's why I thought I'd mention it.
I've finished the white ones. I'm on to the yellow. The
Yay!
last, yeah. So I just do that.
Yeah, so obviously, like I mentioned, I've got 3 buildings done. So it's PMS converted, guys, for the new map, which is going to be a recycling centre. For any of you guys who haven't played PV County, you won't really know it, but it has basically a basement level and an upper level, which is kind of cool. That part is going to be a bit of an issue, possibly, until I get it in game. Obviously, where it sinks into the ground, it may or may not hit the water level plane below the base map.
Actually, that one I'll probably build right in, so we don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
I'm thinking that also the water planes are only, like I said, and actually I gotta do that. I forgot to send that to Chai Wizard. He's gonna
Yeah. Oh.
make them specifically for the
Yeah.
areas rather than.
Were you gonna see if he'd do the stream as well that you did? Was it last week or the week before? To make it into one big long one? Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll have him do his water plane magic. Whatever he can do. But you're right. That would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so that one, obviously I got it in Giants Editor, it's error free, the PMS. Obviously I just got to go through, sort out the XML stuff, get the doors working, and then new visuals updated. Dang, what else did I say I had? PMS. I've pulled the old Corning's glass factory building as well. I've actually got that converted, error free. I've got a few issues on the doors to sort out, but that's an easy one. Desktop. And the other one was Fort Knox as well. I've got that as well. And obviously that's going to have a basement level as well, so that's probably going to be another one that gets built in. But obviously what I'll do is I'll go through, get the doors and everything ready for Dave, so you can just literally put it straight into the map, and it saves him a lot of time, so you can just focus on getting the map up and running. Yeah, we had about 70-mile-an-hour winds here today, and flooded. Oh, right, yeah. I'm not sure what the wind speed is where we are. Obviously, I'm right on the coast, but every now and again you can actually, because obviously being in a tower block, you can actually feel it sort of swaying at times.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Love a good sway to the building I'm in.
And obviously I'm on the 9th floor, so it sway. You do really feel it, and obviously I've got in the living
How
room
many
there.
floors are in the building?
There's 13 in this particular building. There's
13. That's a bad number.
I know it's terrible. Glad I'm on the 9th. But there's where I am. There's 5 buildings, and then there's a 6th one which is 23. It's 23 or 24 floors high. And that one I would definitely not want to go in. Hey, Mr. Shy
Yeah.
Wizard.
You gotta get the penthouse suite on the 24th floor.
Yeah, can't do anything till we get a copy of the map. Yeah, I'm sure he'll get over to you.
Yeah, I will. I will. Have fun with water planes. Most of mine are pieces. Here, let me.
Yeah, very true. But it seems to have kicked in quite quickly. Obviously, while Hurricane Ian is going on at the minute, we're obviously getting kind of like a offshoot from that, I guess, what was classed as at the minute. Then obviously that's going to head off towards Europe afterwards. Cowboy, you just lost power of you. Oh, okay. Using your cell phone
Oh,
to watch.
really? Already?
Wow.
Wow. He's inland up there. I know it's heading his way.
Yeah,
He
well,
was
make
saying
sure it
the
stays
other
safe,
day,
bud.
That's the thing. There was still 2.6 million people without power yesterday, and they're just gonna add more.
Yep.
It heading into South Carolina.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, if you need to get off Mr. Cowboy, Mike's, you're more than welcome to. Obviously, it's fully understandable. Obviously, your phone data is more important for making emergency calls and stuff if you need be, or contact family. But yeah, definitely stay safe. And anybody that actually gets affected over the next few days while Hurricane Ian is hitting you guys in America, stay safe is all I can say. If you can get stocked up now, it's probably the best time, really. There we go.
Also, man, I've always wondered. We've been lucky, but it's early in. Well, it's not early, but it's middle of the hurricane season, and there are other tropical storms. What would happen if another one took close to the same path? You know,
Ooh, that would be severe devastation.
we haven't had. Yeah, we haven't had that happen before, but it's possible.
Mm.
A couple more brewing out there.
Yeah, you get quite a lot up north, don't you, Gamer Paul? Very true. Here in Denmark, we have nothing but coast. Nowhere there. Yeah. Too true. Oh, goodness gracious me. So there we go. So in about 10 minutes time, we'll be going over to see what Mr. Dave's up to today. Hey, Deaf Gamer, how you doing, bud?
10
Welcome.
minutes.
Yep.
Is it that time already? I'm busy. I'm trying to do 40 things at once.
Well, at least 10 minutes till you go live. So 10 minutes
45.
and a bit.
Okay. Better get the software up.
Yep. Yes, in about, well, just over 10 minutes, we'll be going over to Mr. Dave to see what he's up to today. Hopefully, maybe just a bit of gameplay. Just relax
I'm gonna do some map work
and a bit of
for a
map work.
while because I want to get it done. You just have
Well,
to
that's
bear
fair
with
enough.
me painting flowers.
Yeah, so there you go. You heard it yourself. Obviously, Mr. Dave will be doing a little bit of map work to start off with, just to get some of these flowers done and dusted.
Well, if I could get past the flowers, then we
Yeah,
get to do some more trees and stuff, and it'll be nice.
that's nice, easy bit. That's the thing with putting so much detail into a map. Obviously, it does take a lot longer, guys.
Oh yeah, you're adding tons of extra hours,
Yep,
but it's worth it in the end.
very true. I really can't wait for you guys to see it.
All right, I'll be back in just a few minutes.
Okay. And hydrate, much appreciated. Thank you. I've got a juice right here. So, cheers. There we go. Right, so I think this lot can go up to the grain mill when it's done. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be probably doing some chaffing with some of this. I've still got another two or three fields to go, so heck. There we are.
I don't know whose chocolate bar this is. It's been hiding in the fridge, but it's mine now.
Yep, you found it. It's yours.
Well, it's been in there for at least a couple weeks, so whoever it is probably forgot about it. Therefore, it's fair game.
Yep. Chocolate doesn't last long
My
enough
family
after that.
knows when it comes to ice cream, chocolate, things like that, there is a time period that I will leave it alone.
Yeah.
After that time period, well, it's your fault for not eating it.
It's definitely worth it. PV County is the one map that. Oh. There you go. Thanks. That is. Yeah. PV. Obviously, because you see, obviously Team Miller streaming that, aren't you, Patrick? And yeah, there is so much obviously on that map to do. It's amazing. Obviously, with the next 16x map that Dave's working on, I'm kind of aiming to try and implement some of the stuff that was in there. Obviously, depending on how much we can get, or he can get into the map, like buildables and stuff. Obviously, we're going to have, hopefully have builders, buildable bridges, the main part. Obviously, whether we can get in and get the factories working the same way is another question. But hopefully it's not going to be as bad as Farm Sim meets ATS, yeah. Or PV County was like Farms, yeah. Obviously, definitely later on it was definitely more like ATS, to be honest. I've actually still got my original save game, Mr. Mouse, from all those well, couple, 2 3 years ago now, 3 years, whatever it's been now. I've still got it. I actually loaded it up the other day, and shockingly, I'm still getting really high FPS on there, so impressive. And obviously, for any guys who have been around for a while, obviously when 19 was still a lot in on the streamers' radar, as it were. Obviously, I set up a second save game to help you guys mainly. It's on my YouTube channel. I've still got that as well. It's not as many hours, but yeah, got it. PV County is a map. It's Dave's map, 16x map from 19. So if you've got 19 and you want to check it out, it is on the SGA website under the FS19 mods. There's also the 19 version of Uncharted there, Industries, Pleasant Valley, which are both 4x maps as well. I don't know, all the mod packs and stuff. I have 19, but I stopped playing it when I got 22. Yeah, a lot of people did actually. Since 22's been out, I've loaded up 19 a handful of times, and actually only played maybe 2 or 3 times in the whole time that it's been out.
There's my PV County with 350 hours on it.
Wow. Yeah, I think
And I still have my PV Uncharted with 190 hours on it.
without loading, I think it was around about 800 hours on my original PV County, And with that one, it's got all the bridges built, all of the factory productions placed, built, as well as ones that are built into the map. All of the desert cleared, all the drill wells set up. Literally, the only thing I have to do is clear maybe 2 of the tunnel walls, and that's it for the whole map. I kind of focused when I first got on to playing it, is to focus on getting like the bridges built, the factories built, so then I could just focus more on the farming side. It took me about two or 300 hours, and that's without cheating OPs.
If you have all that with 800 hours, then you cheated. That's
I
because I
did
have
not cheat.
2,000 hours and I don't have as much as you do.
The only thing I did cheat, and I will confess to it, is clearing the mines and the desert. I did use something a little bit cheatier to clear them, but everything else was done legitimately.
Okay, I believe that.
Yeah,
Legitimately with 500,000 capacity trailers.
no, that was only used for the mines. Um, when it came to the field work, it was actually like your that Black Sheep Modern trailer that was edited. So I think it was what, a million liter capacity. But all my harvesters were basically the base game capacities. So, yep, I did, believe it or not, behave at times.
Say so.
I do. I do. Right. But yeah, I've still got my Uncharted as well. That was one that I kind of wish I'd done a lot more on it, to be honest. But I think where I got to before obviously 22 came out, I was impressed with it. It was slow and steady. Obviously, for anyone who hasn't seen it, it's definitely got the UK twist put into it, where the fields are slightly smaller than what a lot of people would have. But I like it. And obviously, for anyone that wants to play that one, it's on the SGA website as well, because it won the competition. Because it was the only SGA member who submitted.
Yeah.
It was run by
Looks like I
default.
still have my county save, but I don't have any of my mods left over from county. I'd have to re-download it.
Yeah. Oh, I've
That's
got
what I'm
everything.
wondering.
Yeah.
I've still got my Uncharted folder with all of its mods.
Yeah. Obviously, I've got like 3 or 4 Google Drives or Sky Drives, what you want to call them. Two of them, definitely 2 Google Drives, are all my mods from 19 and 22 and the save games. So
I
I
have
backed them up well.
4 drives in my computer.
Yeah.
2 M.2 and 2 actual
Me
HDD
too.
drives.
Yeah, I remember that mouse. That was so hilarious. And you recreated it on Uncharted. That was really funny. I think what I might do actually for any of you guys who are interested in seeing PV County, obviously I know that Team Miller is streaming it at the minute. But obviously where he's not really into the higher tier stuff, what I might actually do next stream is maybe do kind of a
Flashback.
flashback type thing, yeah, and go back onto PV County and show you guys all the different factories, what they should look like when they're actually built, show off the, like the desert and stuff like that. So might do that next time. But you closed the wrong window. Yeah. As soon as the rains and winds hit here, we shut all of our windows. There's actually only one open currently, um, and that's on the balcony where I tend to vape. So right then. I'm guessing Mr. Dave should be live if he's not already.
4 minutes and 16.
Okay, I need to get that. Oh, I've got a phone update as well to do at some point. Right, so let me get you up. I've got 5 minutes on that, so I've got plenty of time. That's cool.
Sorry. A poultice.
Oh, shush. There he is. Okay, so I've got 351. Cool. Right, so guys, what I'm going to do, because obviously adverts for you guys and stuff, I'm going to go over and raid a little bit earlier to try and clear those ads for you guys. I hope it was not cheating. Actually, I cheated more in the new one, to be honest. On PV County, moving a few factories around on there and getting them rebuilt. The joys of knowing how to edit XMLs. Right then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it here for now. He can carry on doing his do. Let me go over to the ending screen. There's that. Hopefully, are you going to kick over? Nope. Let's do it that way instead. Well, obviously, big, huge thank you to all you guys for coming over today. It is much appreciated. Obviously, Team Miller, thank you very much for the resub for 9 months. I know you've got a sleep already, but thank you. Obviously, make sure to check out Team Miller tomorrow. He will be streaming ATS Convoy. What else have we had here today? Let's see. So Captain Code Jack had a follow from him today. Thank you very much. And Rasic, I think that is 85. Hopefully I pronounced that right, bud. As well, thank you a couple of hours ago for the follow as well. Right, so let's get this raid going. Obviously, I'll be coming over you guys and chatting with Mr. Dave anyway for a little while, and I'll probably grab a ice cream in a minute and a quick stretch of the legs. But yeah, so obviously I'll be back on Wednesday, not tomorrow this time. For the simple fact, obviously, daughter's not feeling very well, so I'm going to take the weekend off. But yeah, I'll try and do maybe a bit of PV County on Wednesday to show anybody off the whole map. And maybe do a bit of gameplay while I'm at it as well. So, right then, guys, stick with us, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.